Hey everybody, welcome back to more Colosseum. I'm Yellow Shy, and last time, well, we got into Fennec City and some confusing stuff happened. Now I'm going to go into this pre-gym here before we actually advance in the plot, because I was going to do it last time, but we were kind of getting already pretty high in video length, so decided to wait. So I actually went to the Pokemon Center and healed up, but so more detail last time what actually happened was, well, we got into Fennec City, and these two kidnappers kidnapped some girl because she saw some peculiar Pokemon or something. So we freed her, and now she's following us around. Citizens of Fennec City told us to go to the mayor and see if he had anything to say. And, well, he didn't really believe her that these peculiar Pokemon would exist. If she was saying they were, like, attacking people and everything like that. And Pokemon are so well-mannered, they don't attack people. But anyways, I don't know, like, he said he'd conduct a search anyways, and then he told us to go to the Pokemon Stadium, which I'm sorry, but if the game is called Pokemon Colosseum, then you call it a Colosseum. I don't know why he says Pokemon Stadium. It's things like that for some reason that just really bug me. I don't know why. He says Stadium, but the game's called Pokemon Colosseum. Let's call it a Colosseum. But I don't know why. It's just I'm always someone like, well, I'm always that kind of person that overthinks absolutely everything. But I don't know. It's just like there it is. You call the title of the game Pokemon Colosseum, so let's mention them as Colosseums and not stadiums. I know they're synonyms, like they're basically the same thing, but you might as well say Colosseum if that's what you're gonna call the title of the game. I mean, you can't call the game Pokemon Stadium, obviously, because, well, it already exists. You can't call a game Pokemon Stadium 2, because it already exists. And you can't call a game Pokemon Stadium 3, because this game has no relevance to the other two Pokemon Stadium games at all. So, we got the first guy down. His name's Botan. I tell you, these names are crazy in this game. Like, honestly, Botan on a scale of 1 to 10, and 10 being very wacky, that's probably a 2 compared to some of the names. Justy, that's actually not bad, because that's probably some sort of nickname for Justin or something. Oh, I guess they do give you the option of actually... See, I thought you had to do all 4 battles right in a row, like bang, 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 without having a chance to heal, but you can just stop and then heal or something. So she likes water-type Pokemon. You see, that first guy had Hoppip and Sunkern. So he was more of the grass-type Pokemon. None of these Pokemon are going to have resistances or, like, see, there's grass, water, fire, those kind of Pokemon that don't have no resistance or weakness to Psychic or Dark-type. So at this point, you're not going to run into a Pokemon that you can have a super effective on or whatever. So we're going to get rid of this Marill here. My voice is kind of croaky. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe I need to take a sip of some drink here. Oh yeah, well, it doesn't sound much better. It feels better, though. Still sounds kind of croaky, but there we go. So, now, I had quite the adventure here. It was a couple days ago. I thought, well, maybe I'd just, decide to start recording or something like that. And, but I figured, I have on my TV in my living room. That's where I usually do my recording. I thought, let's have a change of pace, because I'm always just sitting on this little stool, and I thought, I feel like lying on the couch. So I go through all this work to move it to my TV downstairs. And I get all the work, and I mean, everything's going wrong. I can't find my capture card, which turns out it's 6 feet in front of me. But of course, that's after a 5-minute search for it. And so I'm finally set up. I'm going to plug in the capture card on my TV, and my TV doesn't have the proper cords. Like, it's like it's a newer TV. We actually kind of won it in some sort of, I don't even know where we won it from. Like, it was I think it was like I don't even know what you want to call it. Like a wedding shower. I don't know, what do you want to call those? Like, like a party to celebrate that someone's going to be married, not actually a wedding. Wedding shower, that doesn't sound right. Can't think of what I'm actually thinking of, but oh well. and we won it. But anyways, it doesn't have the proper red, white, and yellow RCI cables. It has the enhanced ones, like or the video cables. There's a red one, a green one, and a blue one, all for the video. So of course the yellow one would only go in the green place, and I was getting black and white. So I didn't think you'd want to watch this in black and white. So I moved it up to my TV upstairs, and so I reset it all up. And actually, I'm very happy with the way it turned out in my room here, because I can actually lie down on my bed, and all the cables are actually kind of hidden and stuff like that. So see, we got, look at that, Dugo or Duggo, or like probably Duggo because he's got ground type of one. You know, like dig, Duggo. That was intentional, or they just, I don't know where do they come up with these names from. Like maybe they're like, I always thought maybe they're like unscrambled from like actual names. Like Duggo here would be the unscramble of Doug. But I don't know, some of them are just way off the wall that you'd have a hard time believing that too. But I bet you this guy was named because his Pokemon used Dig, so I'm pretty sure this Trapinch used Dig, my strange memory serves me right. Of course, I can remember that this Trapinch would use Dig, but I, honest to God, can't remember what I had for lunch yesterday. Not that I could probably remember, but, you know, you'll just be talking and someone say, oh, what did you have for lunch yesterday? And all of a sudden I'll be like, dude, I can't remember. It's like, what the heck? I have a... It's not a terrible memory, it's just a strange memory, because, I mean, I remember things that are like, you know, like, it actually happened a long time ago. Like, I can remember, you know, a crystal clear dream that happened when I was 5 years old, but then I can't remember what I had for lunch yesterday. It's a strange memory that I have. It's like very selective. It just picks out things that it chooses to memorize. Interesting. Okay. Well, yeah. Best of luck to you too. I'm just gonna go. I don't even know where they're going. Actually, I'm pretty sure you can actually go down there after you've beaten the 4 trainers. Keep chugging on the. Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep chugging along. And Lady Gwyn. Like Gwyn, I guess that's actually a little bit. That's common, I guess. Well, not common, but for this game, it actually sounds like a name like Gwen. Yes, I don't know if I've ever heard someone called Gwyn before. I mean, I've heard of a lady called Gwen. But I mean, these names, I'm gonna be on their ass all game, because I tell you, these are crazy. So she's got rock ground types. Both of them, I would assume they're supposed to be rock types, because the last guy kind of specialized in ground types. But both of them are both rock and both ground types, so I don't know. Just a speculation there to point that out. I don't know how Rhyhorns use Tail Whip. I mean, even if they have a tail, you can barely see it. It's so small. Like, to me, if you're going to use Tail Whip, you got to have a long tail that would actually wag, that would whip around, you know? Like Espeon, like, I couldn't see Umbreons even would be iffy to no Tail Whip, just because... I mean, it's kind of short and stubby, right? So it can't really wag it or whip it around. Like, it's got to be a long tail. Like, Smeargle would be, like, a good example of tail whip. So, anyways, this is taking a lot longer. I thought I was going to spend, like, 4 minutes on this. But I guess these battles would take a little longer than you think. So, sorry, and let's be, like, kind of like just a bonus kind of part or something. I don't know. Well, no, it won't be. I mean, when you play through the game, you're going to want to do this yourself. So that's what the whole point of an LP is. It's not about, you know, short and sweet. It's about, you know, it's long and sweet. If that makes any sense. So anyways, when you're done, Justy here is going to come, and he's going to, well, yeah, he's going to come over and he's going to be like, hey, dude, you're not bad. It's like, oh, that was inspiring. You showed me a great battle. It deserves a gift, and I want you to have this. And he's going to give you the White Herd. I don't have full party back. Yeah, he'll be your opponent. Okay, so he's going to battle you, but you have to wait till you have 6 Pokemon. But yeah, you can go down here after. I think you can see these 4 trainers that you just battled down here, too. Well, some of them, anyways. I don't know if he's got a Magikarp going on here. Way to go, yeah, Splash. What's the point of splashing? Try again, yeah, they're getting frustrated here, man. First your stupid Magikarp using Splash. That's nice detail in that tree, actually. One of the best trees I've ever seen. Not ever seen, but it's a good tree for a game. I mean, you could see some bad attempts at trees in game before. I'm not too interested in hanging around too long. It's just, well, don't got a whole lot of time left. You know, to the point where I think, where I want to progress. That's the thing. I mean, moving on in this game usually means a battle of some sort. And the only problem with that is that, you know, a battle takes a long time. You end up running out of time. But, you know, but whatever. If I happen to go over at 15, I mean, I like to keep my videos at 15 minutes. But if it doesn't, then that's fine. If they go a little over, that's not a big deal. But anyways, here's a Colosseum Stadium-like thing. I don't know, whatever the mayor call it. And this is where we register trainers for challenges. However, the tournament challenge already started. Please come back into the next channel. That's too bad. Oh well, I guess, well, you gotta come back or something, I don't know. Oh. Looks like those Team Snag'em dudes. Hey, Shy, we finally found you, you filthy double-crossing traitor. Reckon the hideout wasn't good enough for you, so you rip off the snag machine? You've got some nerve. So, who are these people? Huh? Are they Team Snag'em? What do they mean, traitor? Shy, you mean... That's right, pretty lady. He's from Team Snag'em, just like us. He's no ordinary trainer. He's a snagger. He's the best of Team Snag'em at snagging Pokemon without fail. No way, is that true? Well, I guess so. I mean, we thought that in the first part, too. Oh! Just... Hey, Shy, come on, hand it over. Give back the snag machine you ripped off in the hideout. No way, dude. You really have... Well, like, do you not notice what's on my left arm? Like, you think that would be a very, I don't know, a feature you kind of noticed right off the bat when you saw that character? Hey, Blabbermouth, keep that stuff secret. Oh, he's talking about how you can catch Pokemon with Pokeballs there. This creature chasing after you. Creeps. It's getting nowhere. Take by force. Now you gotta battle one of these guys. Team Snag'em Joaquin. I don't know, I say Joaquin or Waken or something. He actually makes an appearance in Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, I believe. You have to battle him. He puts you asleep in the... Well, I don't want to give too much away about that game, because I mean, in the very future, I may actually end up doing that game. But I guess that's so far advanced, I mean, it's not a big deal. I mean, if I had to refrain from spoiling any game that I may potentially LP in the future, that could end up being any video game. So, it's like, I LP video games, but I can't talk about other video games. We're all on video games. But saying video games way too much here. So, Espeon is level 27. That's good stuff. Umbreon's already level 28, though, and just rocking and rolling. Corphish almost done, too. Yeah, so he actually has a coughing there. The first Pokemon that you meet in this game where you can actually get something super effective with one of your Pokemon and just knock it out in one hit. So these Pokemon are strong enough to begin with Espeon and Umbreon. We gotta watch this long bubble animation. I actually said it right too. I don't know, I got this little kind of a... It wasn't a gag or anything like that. It was just a... For some reason I can't say animation. It was on my old channel. I would always say amination. I always said the M before the N. You know, I would flip those two consonants around. And it would just bug me because every time I'd say it, it's just the way it would come out of my mouth. It's like when I was young, I could never say gift certificate. I would always go like gift certificate or something. I don't know. I just... Funny things when you're young. Just like I said, I always would say stupoid instead of stupid. And I don't know why. It just carries over. But last you Shy, don't you think this is over? We're going to get that snag machine back. Just you wait. Well, what do you know? You're from Team Snag'em. Oh, right. To be accurate, I should say former Team Snag'em. Doesn't matter to me after I my gallant prince. Oh, my. I thought of something after listening to those creeps. Listen, Shy, we should go shopping for some Pokeballs. Yeah, well, I guess. I mean, we got a snag machine. I guess we probably should. I don't know. We'll head to the Pokemart here. Well, I'm probably running out of time here. Yeah, 15 minutes. I guess next time on Pokemon Colosseum. The time just flies, I tell you, when you start recording. Days just drag by, and then you decide to record. And time just flies by, I tell you. So next time on Pokemon Colosseum, we are going to, well, shop for Pokeballs, and hopefully we get a little farther into the game than that. Alright, thank you so much for watching. See you guys later.